Hello and welcome to the KEDICHO Podcast, the podcast in where we dive deep into the meaning and stories of the dichos that we grew up hearing in our Latino households. I am Alejandro Lubiano.
And I'm Alondra Lubiano. And today's dicho is Más vale poco y honrado que mucho y enlodado.
So that is the dicho we're going to be talking about today. But like every episode, we start off with a little catching up on our week. All right, Alondra, so tell me about this past week. What you do?
Boy, let me tell you. So, as if you weren't there.
I know.
Like we don't live
We're
with each
there.
other.
We're going to like update, but this is more...
My
Just tell me as like
yeah.
we didn't see each other this week.
So this week,
All right.
I went outside to work out. Usually I work out in our little home gym, you know?
Uh-huh.
But this week, I
Did
was
you
like,
say a home gym?
oh, a home gym.
Oh,
It's not what you
wow.
think, but it's just some maquinitas. Anyways,
So
so
this week you chose not to come to
the home gym.
the home gym.
Yeah.
And you're like,
It was a beautiful day. It's the beginning of April, so it's starting to warm up here in Texas. So my husband and I, we wanted to go have a good workout outside at this little park nearby. It's just a little trail.
mm-hmm.
And we decided to go run. And let me tell you, you guys, I used to run damn near every day back in like 10 years ago, like high school, college. Okay.
But then that's not 10 years ago. That's like 7.
I'm 26. I'm going to be 27. 10 years ago, I was in high school.
Okay.
That's
so when
crazy,
you, okay.
bro.
Oh, whoa.
That's 10 years.
Sorry. No, yeah. It's crazy to think me also, because for me, it's actually been
Over 10 years. No, bro, that's been over. It's almost
over. Yeah. Because I graduated 2012, so it's already 2023. So,
Damn.
yeah. 10 years
You
ago,
know-
over like 12 years ago, I was in high school.
Yeah, I couldn't
And
say that when I was 22. 10
right.
years ago. Wow, I was 12. What was I doing at the gym? No. Damn,
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
old.
So,
Anyways,
so
yeah, I used to run a lot. And by run, I just mean like a mile on the treadmill every day. But like it was sprinting. I like to sprint. Whatever. Anyways, I digress. So this week we went to the park to run our little mile. And like I said, I'm 26. I have not ran at all. I work out with lift weights, but I have not ran.
So you haven't really done those long distance cardio sessions,
I haven't done like a long lasting cardio where I'm like,
or just like the simple running. You haven't run in a while.
dude, no.
Okay.
The answer is hell no.
So how was it?
So
First
I'm
of all,
not
how many
impressed.
days in this past week did you go running?
we went twice last week. We were supposed to go 3 times, but we got sick in the middle of the week. And I'm still trying to get over that stuffy nose and cough. So sorry if I sound mormada. It's because I am.
So this week you went running.
Yeah, I went with you.
All right. So yeah, let me put
What
my.
about you? What'd you do this week?
So my week went pretty well, and this week was Easter weekend,
Mm-hmm.
which was actually yesterday, but the week before, yeah. So I was very motivated, and I brought it up with you that hey, the weather's good outside already.
Mm-hmm.
Spring is coming around. I don't care if I have allergies. I'm gonna go run.
Yeah.
We should. I mentioned to you like last
Didn't you wear
Monday.
a mask to go run the first day?
No,
No. Oh.
not for the physical running, but I consider it. I said like it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Mistake.
For the both
But,
of us apparently.
Yeah. So what I think happened was that the body took it pretty well. Like my body just took it as in like, okay, so we're gonna go running. My body was like, okay, we're fresh for a run. The first day that we
That
ran
was
a
good.
mile
Yeah.
felt pretty
that was
good.
Great.
But the wear and tear that happened on that first day
Oh, we got sore. I remember.
Yeah.
I'm not sore anymore.
And physically, like my muscles the next day were like very sore. And to even add on to the physical soreness, I also messed up my air tract. Yeah, my sinuses, and because of the allergy, or I think it has to do with allergy, or the simple fact that we weren't really used to
heavy
breathing or running outside and breathing hard, and
oh gosh,
and that kind of messed up
the whole
our breathing.
Because stress
what do
can
they
get
call
you
it?
sick, to be honest. Well, virus. Stress weakens your immune system, then you can get sick. Stress doesn't directly cause.
Yeah. But the first run wasn't the real thing that got us like sick.
Because you can't just get sick from running outside. That's not scientifically possible. You have to have get in contact with the virus to get sick.
Or like a bacteria, right? A bacteria can get you sick.
Yeah, like I'll go a germ or whatever you want to call it. But something you have to get into your system to make your body have a fever, have a headache, have a cough, have a mucus to get sick, you know?
And I think, I'm not 100% sure, but you could already have it. Your body could already be fighting it and it's winning, right? And you don't have any symptoms.
You have no symptoms.
But since we went running on Monday and then we went running again on Wednesday, and then after Wednesday, on Thursday, that's when it hit me. On Thursday, the whole day, I was feeling like a truck hit me. Like, not only was I sore, but I was also having like a little headache. And then I was like very stuffed up here. And I had like sinus pressure, which made me have a headache, I guess. And I was just not feeling it. And Alondra was like,
man up.
We got things to do. And like, why are you
I feel so bad. I'm so sorry, boo.
And so I was like, all right, I'm a man. It's fine. I'm going to work through it. It's not like the first time that I've done that where like, if I'm sick, I'm going to push through, push through the day. It's okay. Just take like a little pill or take some medicine and that's it. Keep on going. Even if you feel bad, keep on going. That's the man's motto.
No.
And then Alondra, I mean, she was so happy and dandy because she wasn't feeling bad. So we did some stuff.
Yeah, but the next day, it hit me like in the middle of the day out of nowhere, you guys.
Yeah.
I just started to get such a bad headache. And Alejandro was like, that's how I felt yesterday. And I was like, boy, why didn't you say anything? You're like, I did.
I mean, I did, but like I was like, whatever.
So
I'm not gonna get any sympathy.
Because like you seemed fine on Friday. Like you seemed fine the day after.
I don't know why. My body probably did.
Oh no, but you did get a cold sore.
Yeah, but that wasn't just on the first day, and it just has to play out.
But there you go. Like you had gotten a cold sore because of that, and I had just gotten sick this whole weekend.
I have known that that's like a sign of like your immune system is low because you flare out with a cold sore. And but after Thursday I was fine and I was ready to do things. And Alondra, I
was just not feeling it.
She wasn't feeling good on Friday and then Saturday. And right now, you're still kind of feeling the effects.
It's just like mormada. Like a lot of mucus. Yeah,
okay,
there's no more headache or fever, any of that. So
yeah, that was our week.
That was our week.
We tried to go running and
it
stressed
kicked our
out.
Butts.
Yeah, so we stressed out our body and then got our immune system weak and then we got kind of sick. So yay for wanting to be healthy. Yeah, so we're definitely going to try again this week. And Easter was actually pretty cool because we went to go see all the little kids go get Easter eggs.
Huevitos.
Los huevitos.
You know, Alejandro has never had an Easter egg hunt. I'm surprised. We'll do one for you. You know,
es que esas cosas son del diablo, decía mi madre.
No, really? Is that what she would say?
Not really. But kind of. It's not the Easter part, like the egg hunting thing is it's such an American thing. It's an American thing to do.
It's like Halloween, like trick or treating.
Okay,
it has nothing to do with Dia de los Muertos,
Yeah.
digamos. Just saying.
So if my mom was very Catholic, so
She's
Easter.
still alive, you guys.
Okay, no, yeah. So my mom was very Catholic, and growing up, she would just tell us all the holiday thingies based on the Catholic religion. So Easter, the egg hunting, the bunny part was not part of it.
Era del diablo.
It was, she wouldn't say that. So my mom never really believed in the Easter bunny and all that stuff. So we never got to go hunt for little eggs.
We never believed in the Easter bunny like that, but it was just a thing to do for the kids on Easter day.
Well, then you kind of believed it. And
no, I knew it. My parents would set up the hunt. It wasn't like, oh, the Easter bunny did this for
that's
you.
not what I mean by believing. Not like Santa Claus type of thing.
Yeah, I wasn't a Santa Claus.
But
thing.
as in like, we just did not practice, or my mom never, because it was an adult thing to set up the huevos and all that stuff, or an adult thing to take us where they set up huevos and then leave us to. So I never got to go hunt for huevos in like a park or whatever. But that's, I don't know. So
it's
me
fun.
Watching kids,
we should do it.
I get it. I get the concept. Maybe it would have been fun as a kid, but
I don't know. It's still fun today because it's like competitive, like with your primos, just like elbowing.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it would have been more fun as a kid, but as an adult, I don't think it would be fun. It's fun watching little kids do it.
It's fun
and like
hiding. I hid some yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did see you.
You didn't want to help.
So yeah.
It's okay.
So that's what we did this weekend.
Yes.
Easter weekend / trying to go run miles in the park and getting sick. But this is week 2, so we're gonna see how that goes, and we'll let you know. We'll let you know how it goes in the next podcast.
Yes, sir. All right.
Ooh,
so for the
in sync.
The second part, let's see what we got.
All right.
Deep questions of the day.
Yeah. We move on to now a little question to start off the podcast.
Okay.
So
let's get
Alondra,
into the juicy stuff.
Are good people born good, or are they made good?
Do I think humans are naturally born good? Yes. And that's your answer.
So you think people
are naturally
in
good. General, they are
born good.
They have a good heart, and they have good intentions.
So you're talking about like a freshly new human being as a kid. They're born.
Yeah, I'm starting from zero, or like innocence. People who are okay. How do I say this? I can't really breathe. I'm breathing through my mouth. So if I breathe through my nose, all my boogers come out.
Welcome to my world of allergies.
Anyway, so sorry if it sounds gross on the microphone. So I think people are naturally have good intentions.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more common to find somebody that's nice on the street than have somebody with just like evil and like push you into the road or something for no reason. But that's like an extreme, right? I mean, I know this is me speaking for myself. That already says a lot. Like I haven't really encountered many evil people with intentions to like hurt children or steal from people or kill people. Like that's not something that I'm encountering, but I know it happens to people. I've seen it on the news, but right. I don't think even those evil quote unquote evil people are born that way. I do think that something has to happen to them in order for them to get to that point where they just hate the world and hate people.
Okay.
Which is sad, but I don't think people. So back to the question: Are people born good, or are they made good? Well, yes, I think people. I want to give them that us all the benefit of the doubt that we are all naturally born with good intentions and a good heart.
Okay.
Because babies are so sweet. Okay, the baby that I helped raise is so sweet.
Right.
The 2 little boys.
But what about that little kid that you encounter in the candy aisle and mom said no candy for you, and then that little kid's down there in the ground being all mean and throwing everything,
and he accidentally kicks you in the shin while you're passing by,
or kicks his
mom
in the shin. Is that evil? Or is that bad behavior? That's bad behavior in my perspective, yeah.
Yes, but I think as a child, you don't really know yet. But his intention wasn't to go out and hurt. He was just trying to get his emotions met. And he just doesn't know how to express them.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you think?
So my perspective on, are good people born good or are they made good? I think that they are made good. Every single one has the ability. Or here's my entire perspective. I think that everybody's born a blank.
A blank canvas?
A blank canvas, which is what you mentioned, innocence. Mm-hmm. Like we have no good nor bad intentions of our lives. But throughout the experience of life, we start getting information that's either good from our parents. If we have good parents with good morals, good beliefs, then those are instilled in us, and we are able to, as we grow old, make decisions based on that. And also, if we do make a decision that is deemed bad, like kicking your mom in the shin at the candy aisle, you are reprimanded, or you have
repercussions.
There are consequences to that, and then you learn that what you just did is mean, is bad, is wrong.
Pow pow.
So don't do that again. Right. Yeah. Pow pow, chancla education system, or pellizco.
Ouch.
Oh God, I received so many of those. I actually was not a chancla person. I was more of pellizco.
Oh, that was from my mom.
Oh, that was you too?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. I feel bad for my mom.
Pellizcos hit another level than the chancla. The chancla...
For me, it was rare. And I would laugh and run away.
For the chancla? Or like...
Yeah.
Okay.
Chancla.
Yeah, I never... never mind. I did get hit by a chancla one time.
Your dad's big old
But that was my dad's though. It wasn't even my mom. It was my dad.
Leather huarache.
Yeah, you know those hiking chanclas that you take like
the strap
so super everything. Heavy, leather, rubber. Yeah, I did something mean to my dad and try to run away. So since he couldn't go chase me, he just grabbed that heavy ass chancla.
Was he wearing it?
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
Or probably no. I mean, it was nearby, so it was like he was in the living room, and I was running to my room. But like right as I was about to make it to the clearing, like the wall, like so behind the wall, like my dad just like pinpointed and was like, pop, right in the back, and then it hit that one spot in the back where like I couldn't reach to sobar, so I was trying to sobarme, but I couldn't. I was like crying on the floor.
Did you cry? You cried?
Yeah, it hurt. So that's one of the only times my dad has actually hit me, but that's because it was
well deserved.
I was well deserved. I was very mean to him and almost hit him, I guess. I don't remember the situation of what I did before, because the whole pain thing masked the whole. It's like, don't do that because there's pain. Your dad's a lot stronger than you, so respect.
Okay.
So yeah, I can't say I couldn't say that I haven't been hit by a chancla.
So did that make you into a good person?
That definitely taught me lessons of hey, don't do this because it's bad, and it's also painful too.
So did that make you into a good person? Do you think you're a good person, Alejandro?
Interrogating. Yes, I'm a good person.
Wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that it defeats the purpose to answer that, because we're neither there, or like we are not done as a person.
What do you mean?
Like to define
living life, or
to determine if you are good.
so
because
you want to answer that question when you're on your deathbed.
Exactly.
Like, was I a good person?
I think that's the whole thing. And so what you want to be doing, you want to be building up your resume.
Well,
for
you
that.
never know when we're gonna die. So it could be tonight. It could be after you go for that run. So you want to say,
exactly.
I am a good person, no?
Yeah. And the thing is, you got to back it up with
the way
your actions.
Your actions, yeah.
And your beliefs. More your actions, actually. Because your actions speak louder.
Well, your beliefs are what then make your actions.
They start there, yeah.
You
So get your beliefs.
Therefore you are.
You identify your beliefs first. So that those guide you to make good actions.
Yeah.
And thus give you the evidence to be a good person. So let me
ask you again, Alejandro. Do you think you are a good person?
I've lived a very good life, or making actions. I have made...
To your best intent, like you think, yeah.
My intention for life is to do good instead of evil. So I do consider myself someone who is in the side of doing good versus creating chaos or evil or mean things. Like, I don't want to be mean to anybody. And I guess even to live with that mentality of like, I just don't want to be mean to people. That's already a good start.
Yeah.
For any, like, I don't like being mean to people. But
right.
if I have to,
I don't even know.
I can do it. But that's because that person is not someone that a person that's causing a situation does not deserve goodness.
I don't know. I feel
that's
like
where it gets kind of like crazy. Like,
I don't think I've ever really been mean. 5 minutes ago screaming at you. Just kidding. Look, like, damn, this is a big reflection though. Like, I want to hope that I'm a good person. And my intentions are always to be a good person and have like be on the side of the good people.
right.
You know? And I don't know if I have ever, this is what I was going to say. I don't think I've ever just been mean to somebody just for like revenge or
for fun
or because I felt like, and what is it? I felt intimidated by whatever they are. And so I want to be mean to them. Like I've never been that person. I've been on the other side.
You've been a victim.
I wouldn't even say victim, but there's been people who have been the mean person, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, I don't think I would ever want to be purposefully mean. I know we're human and sometimes we do end up being mean to people unintentionally, but that's when you do apologize, you know? And that's where it really matters. Like, you have to be self-aware. But people who go out of their way to be mean or disrespect you or put you in a position where it's kind of like, are you really a good friend or are you really there for me? Whatever the case. That's where you have to like question, like, is this person really truly who they are?
You made me think of something right now, which was the fact that you're not really done to proving that you're a good person.
Yeah.
And there's moments and times in your life we're going to be challenged on our goodness. Mm-hmm. And sometimes we're going to fail. We're going to be that mean person. And then comes the challenge of like analyzing and reflecting that, oh yeah, I did. I was mean. I was a bad person.
Yeah.
What am I going to do to make the situation better? And that's an opportunity to make a loss into a win.
Right.
By turning it around and apologizing or making...
What is it? The mends?
Amending?
Mending?
Amending?
I forgot the term. I'm not that American.
Yeah. So, what do y'all think?
Yeah, let
Like,
us know.
Answer down below in the comment section what your thoughts are in the question of, are people born good or are they made good?
We can go on forever with
Yeah,
that
that's
question.
a big
That's
topic.
a deep one.
And it actually ties into our dicho that we're going to be talking about today,
Which was, say that.
which was Más Vale Poco y Honrado que Mucho Y Enlodado.
Ooh. All right. So what does that even mean? First of all, let's translate that into English. So this is my interpretation, my translation. Más vale poco y honrado, meaning it is better to have little and honorable than to have a lot and covered in mud. Okay, that's a literal translation, all right? Sorry, you're coughing. That's a literal translation, which might not really make sense, which is the point of dichos. You got to go in deep, you know? So what is can you make it more make sense like in English?
Let me do it myself.
Yeah.
This is how I would translate it. So
Translate it.
it's better to have less and be honorable than to have a lot but have done it the dirty way. So that's somewhat of the translation. But when and actually let's go on and get a definition on Google. The first definition of what this dicho means. Okay. Definición en español está escrita.
All right.
Significa que es mejor tener poco y ganado honradamente que poseer mucho y obtenerlo del modo contrario, meaning not honorable.
Meaning stealing or murdering or cheating.
Which ties in, so the meaning is like, it's better to earn honorably than to earn dishonorably.
There you go. That's right. The term. That's the saying.
So,
yeah.
Yes, so that's the saying. And the way that it ties in to what we were talking before is that this is obviously talking about our labor. Like, so what we do for work or for earning a living, or what we do as our career. Well, is it honorable? You don't think so?
I think it goes ahead and it talks about other parts of someone's life, not just work.
So it's not just money?
It is talking about that, like that's the literal, but it could also mean like what kind of friends you have. Maybe you only have one good friend, or maybe you have 15 friends. But what kind of friends are they? What quality friends do you have? Más vale poco y honrado que mucho y enlodado, as in like,
okay,
maybe those type of friends just
are
mucho y enlodado.
Yeah, like it's better to have a few friends that are good than to have many but no one really is your friend. Good quality.
They're only there for the benefit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can dive into that one like that too.
But I mean, it's for anything, I think.
So that's where the interpretation of the dichos come in. And but the dicho that you would throw at someone
for
in
that
a certain situation would be for it's better to earn your way in life honorably, because, and first of all, that says a lot. It's like the fact that you are doing something honorably.
What is honorably? Do you want to define that? Like, let's just break that down even.
It makes me think of that thing que no es mucho, pero es honesto.
No, pero es trabajo honesto? That little meme?
No es mucho, pero es trabajo honesto.
Yeah, that's what I think of too.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, it kind of also gives, I'm going to give this example of there is this carpenter that you hired to do your cabinetry, and the when you invite him to your house because he's gonna do the cabinetry, he just brings this like honesty, this good vibe into your home when he's building your cabinetry, and then he also gives you a fair price, and he's very honored, or he's very dedicated to his job, that he does a really good job. He's honest with himself of the type of work that he can do to the best of his ability. And he gives you this product at the end, and both of y'all are like, oh my God, it's actually very beautiful. This is very beautiful. That's actually very beautiful work that you just done here. And then the person also he's honored to have done that work. So it's like this mutual exchange of like, yes, what you just did is very worth the money that I'm paying you. So that job was done in a very synergistic way, which is like both of the parties win, because you get to do, the carpenter get to do something that they're passionate about, they're good at it, and they did it honestly. And the person hiring the carpenter is getting the honest work of a true carpenter, and then that creates that positive transaction and that positive energy going forward for the carpenter to get more jobs, because this person now, it's a honest, I forgot the word, but he's someone who's gonna recommend his work, because so he's gonna be a good he's gonna recommend more people because the job was really well done. So now that's where I see the honrado being, is like coming from like the person, like someone who's honrado is someone who does honest work, someone who does honors the contract that he's going to do on that job. And so that makes the money that he's earning equal to the amount of honor that he brought in.
So what he offers, he gets paid that, and it's worth all the craftsmanship that he has.
Yes.
And he's not underpaying himself. And so the person contracting him knows that, as well as the contractor. So they're both in this agreement. Like, you are good at what you do.
Yeah. So I'm
going to pay you for that.
There's a true balance in there.
I see the value in you. So I'm gonna, okay.
So that's where I see it going. And then for the other part, which is then Mucho Y Enlodado, meaning there could be this carpenter that he's fast. Like, I'm the best because I'm fast. I do my job fast, and tengo muchos clientes.
Cheap. Imagine that.
Mira, tengo a este cliente, tengo a esta persona, y ya tengo mi semana bien. I have my week all lined up, and I have so much job, and I'm going to get paid here, and there.
And then you contract him, or you hire him, whatever.
Right, you hire him because he has so much work. And
he did it. Hey, he did it in a day like he said he would.
Right.
But
it's
you got to see.
But you see the result, and it's not a equal exchange. It's not honorable.
It's probably not done as well, or maybe it doesn't last as long as somebody who did it honorable, I guess, in your example.
That's how I see it, or that's the example that I chose to connect it with. Now, there's other ways that you can see it. Which one's the one that comes to mind?
I haven't really thought of one, but I guess just like humildes. That's what I think of when I think of that phrase. Just somebody who, they don't have to have a lot to be an honorable artist or an honorable musician or an honorable reggaetonero. Bad Bunny. Like, you don't need to be the top performer to be a good one, you know?
Okay.
But sometimes because you're at the top, you end up going through the mud thinking you're the biggest and the baddest bunny out there. I don't know. And you end up losing more than what you thought, like more than you end up, how do I explain this? You end up forgetting the reason that you're at the top.
Okay.
Who put you there in the first place? Or how you got there in the first place.
Which is your fans and...
Yeah, your fans, your community, your supporters.
Like you probably started out very... humilde.
Los conciertos poco y honrados, you know.
Right.
They probably were not that many. He wasn't going worldwide. He was local. But I'm sure he put his whole heart into them, you know.
Right.
And I'm not saying he doesn't put his whole heart into the concerts now. Right. But I'm just saying that I feel like the industry has changed him, especially this year, from what I've seen on the social media. I just...
Catch me up, because I don't know much.
But I feel betrayed.
Really?
Yes.
Is it that type of betrayal?
Like, yes. It feels like... It's like... He's like... It's so ridiculous. But he's like that ex that he told you, oh, don't worry about her. And then you guys break up and he goes with the girl that he told you not to worry about. Uh-huh. That's what it feels like.
And you're being literal, or is there like an...
Like, because he has these songs.
Trust me, hey, I don't know what Bud Bunny did or the situation.
Yeah, so he basically broke all Latina girls' hearts with that move that he made, dating Miss Kendall Jenner.
Is that official that he did?
Nah, I don't know. I think it's just like Hollywood got him, honestly. It's like a Hollywood stunt, publicity. I don't know. All I'm saying is if Kendall Jenner ends up with Bad Bunny's baby, it's obviously all for whatever the heck it's called. It's all for It's all for media. It's not because they love each other.
Right.
But knowing the Kardashians, they always end up having somebody's baby, somebody who's big in the time. They're always marrying somebody who's top dog in the industries.
So
and
this is like a trend type
for
of
the
thing that they do? Oh, okay.
The Kardashian Jenners. And who's top dog right now, or was until he got with her? Bad Bunny.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, so it would be so... I wouldn't be surprised. I would be disappointed.
But that's the reason why he fell off?
Yes.
Or was it because...
Okay, so
the thing that I knew is that he started being mean to his listeners,
his fans. He threw some phones to a few fans who were there, like in the streets or whatever, trying to get a picture with him, and he just literally grabbed the phone and threw it, like goodbye. Mm-hmm. I don't know why. I don't know why anybody would do that. I understand people want their space, but if it's your own fan, I don't know how much it has to get to your head for you to think you can treat somebody like that in general, but people who are there to support you. Like I don't know. I'm not famous. I can't say what I would be doing, but I can say that I don't have the heart to be treating people like that. Like, I don't know if he was having a bad day or something.
Right. And has he apologized for all that stuff or?
I think he went MIA. I think he had like a whole Twitter thing or something on social media. I don't follow him at all. Right. I think I follow him on TikTok. But anyways, yeah. So
that's kind of part of the, like, that whenever you do have those moments when you do screw up, there is that chance to remend or remend. Amend. Right, that's amend. Yeah. To amend and make apologize, honestly. Realizing that I did actually screw up. I was being mean. Es que tú no sabes toda la presión que yo tengo ahorita or something like that, you know.
He starts yawning because he sounds like he's yawning.
Ya tú sabes que yo estaba aquí.
I'm sorry.
Perdóname. I don't even know if he would say it like that. Sorry. Yo. But something.
Sun is
but instead it he just decided to not be present.
Yeah, I think he made a statement where he's like, you know what, I'm going to go MIA for a while off social media, and he has kept it at that. I think. I haven't even checked to be sure.
But that was like your example of someone who was honrado to begin with, because
at that
if
point,
not, we wouldn't.
Poco compared to now. Yeah.
So he started out as being honorable because he wanted to win the hearts of his audience and to grow more. So he was honorable. He was being honest. He was representing his gente,
Latino America, yeah.
right? But it got to a point where he was not congruent to how he started off.
Yeah, that was so surprising because what he spoke and what he's saying no longer, like you said, was congruent with his actions. And you would never expect him to go with somebody who was not, and it's not like, it's like we're trying to be racist. But he went with somebody he doesn't even speak the same language as. Like, he does speak English, but it's not like he's fluent enough to be with a Kardashian. Or, like, for what? You don't have anything in common. Why aren't you with a Latina? Like, the girls you're boasting about on all your songs. He came out of left field so bad.
Is that where he screwed up type of thing? And I guess that's what I mean as, like, not being congruent. Because in his all songs, he's boasting and representing the Latino community, and
he's like even making fun of how people want to be Latino so bad, pero les falta sazón. He has that in a lyric, and he even apologized for that. He said that he was in a mental space that he apologizes for those lyrics. Mm-hmm. He was angry apparently, and now he's not. Apparently, he's not angry anymore. Right. So to correct you, he did apologize for the lyrics
of people wanting to be Latinos, but
les falta sazón.
Like, okay.
He takes that back.
Sazón meaning, like, I mean, in food wise, is flavor, right? Les falta
seasoning. They need some seasoning, right. As in
need some culture.
Culture, yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Well said. Good job. And then he comes out dating this girl who actually
que le falta sazón.
Le falta sazón, and she's actually monetizing off of other people's cultures, like Latinos. She has her own little tequila brand where she made a whole, what is it, like trailer? Not a trailer, but
an ad campaign.
An ad campaign allí en tequila with her trenzas on a caballo, right. As if she was just in this traditional Mexican girl, whatever. Like, girl, you're from, what is it? You're from Calabazas, girl.
Right.
In California.
So
yeah.
Is that like a rich area?
Yeah.
Okay. And so because she came out with her own tequila, she capitalized
off of just Mexican culture.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I will give her that. Like, she was at a place for her campaigns. Mm-hmm. She was representing this Latino culture where it's made how it's made.
Right.
But she was the face of it. And it's kind of like, what gives you that credit to be able to do that? Well, it's because you have money.
It's money. Yeah,
that's
definitely
why.
Is money. And she's trying to tap into a area where...
a niche where maybe she doesn't really belong. Which, it's kind of hard to say because like you want to welcome people to your culture. You want to welcome people to experience the beauty of being Mexican.
But at that point, I don't think it's even like tequila. Like I know everybody anybody can do their own tequila, but there's a process that they have to do to come up with their own tequila.
Is made in Jalisco, in Tequila, Jalisco, Mexico. It's only made
but
there.
You don't understand. When it comes to tequila, the tequila industry, there's only a place you can go to even make your own tequila. There's a way of making your own tequila brand. You have to go through Mexico. You have to go through tequila there. And more than anything, they opened it up. If you have the money, you can do it this way. Once you do it this way, you can have your own tequila.
And she can.
And
so
she did. The only thing I know is Dwayne Johnson has his own tequila and like he promotes it. And every celebrity ever
They have
has
their own
own
little
tequila.
alcohol. Not tequila necessarily, but they have their own
Or,
alcohol.
right.
Yeah. Doesn't El Chaparrito? Sorry, I'm gonna burp.
El Chaparrito. Oh.
Damn, I can't think of anybody's name right now. That little fool from the movies. The comedian. Come on.
Who? The little dude. El Chaparrito.
El Morenito.
Oh, okay, sorry.
What's his name?
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Are you kidding me?
Boy, I was getting like Kanye West. Not Kevin Hart has his own alcohol as well.
Right.
But
Because they go through that process that I guess they made it like you could only do it this way. So
well, if you have money, you can do whatever you want with your money.
right. Pero eso es honrado.
Exactly.
That's the question.
Exactly.
I don't know.
I don't know.
At that level,
It's just our opinions. This is just what we think.
right.
And it just ties into the fact that she did that, so she kind of has that bad reputation with the Latino community, digamos.
Because it's not
right?
the first time they do that, right?
No, it's not. Which is why it's kind of rubs the Latino or anybody with a culture, they've kind of grabbed from here and there.
Mm-hmm.
The African American community, the Latino community,
It gets to a point that it's no longer honrado. Es mucho y bien enlodado.
yes, in their case.
In their
and so
case.
for
Okay.
somebody that they loved so much in the Latino community, being el conejito malo,
Mm-hmm.
turns out he just turns your back on you, on your whole community, and says, you know what? Everything that I just said, hyping all of you up, I take it back because I'm going to be with her. And either way,
Right.
the same girl that took from you guys, or not really took from you, but kind of has that reputation of taking from cultures. And she took me, so bye. Like, girl, what?
Mm. Oh, like Bud Bunny, like took Bud Bunny. Is that what you mean?
Like it's kind of like she stole another thing from the Latino community.
Oh,
She
okay, I get it.
stole
I get it.
Another icon. Like, that's such a bad way to break up with somebody.
I don't
You don't know what I mean?
I really don't. Because I told you it's like earlier.
Because
I
he
don't
told
know
you
much
not
of
to
that.
worry about esa güerita desnalgada.
I don't know. He didn't tell me anything because I wasn't with that vibe.
He didn't really say that.
Right.
He's just saying that how he loves Latinas.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And ends up being with a non-Latina who takes from Latinas.
Okay, I see the...
So it's like so shitty of him to be like, you know what? Don't worry about her.
I see the little
It's all about
triangle.
you, girl. And then
Okay.
he cheats on you with her. And then he says, you know what? You didn't mean anything to me either way. I'm going with her.
Okay.
That's how it feels. And that's why everybody's upset with him.
All the fans.
His diehard fans are kind of like,
Right. Okay.
bye.
Mejor poco y honrado que mucho y enlodado, guys. Come on. But Bunny, you didn't pass that test. Ese dicho va pa ti.
He comments on this. He calls us out. Oh my God.
Mira, déjame te digo un poquito de los dichos. I don't know.
Nah.
But yeah, the lesson here in the dicho is to make us reflect that it's better to have less and honorable, or earn less and honorable than a lot honorably and do a good job, or then the opposite, which would be you're earning a lot, but you have to sacrifice being mean or evil or bad, or you're just earning it in the wrong way.
Yeah.
Money in this case.
Yeah. So for me, the lesson today is whatever you do, it doesn't matter if it brings you a whole lot of money or a little bit of money, as long as you're doing it with like a good heart and good intentions. That's what matters in reality. And if it only gives you a little bit, that is worth more than doing something that gives you a lot, but you're doing it in the wrong ways. The value is up here when it comes to doing things with a good intention and a good heart.
So I think that there's a hidden message here too that we haven't addressed, because you can do things honorably and you can do things dishonorably o enlodado.
Mm-hmm.
One will be long lasting, but one will be quick to rise but quick to crash. If you do it honorably, but it's poquito y poquito, and it's kind of like the last dicho, poco a poco se anda lejos.
Mm-hmm.
It's better to do it poco y honrado, but you have a long trajectory, a long lifespan to do it that way, honorably, than to do it mucho, rápido, but dishonorably, and it ends quickly.
It doesn't have any value. Because you're forgetting the first part. Más vale poco y honrado que mucho y enlodado.
Right. Because in the long run, one is sustainable and one is not.
Exactly.
Y como la historia del conejito, ya se le acabó. Se durmió el conejo malo. So tying it back to the last dicho.
Bad Bunny last time? I don't remember.
No, we didn't. But we talked about the story of the hare and the tortoise.
Bad Bunny slander over here.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding.
Because he's the person that's
what I thought of at the moment for this dicho.
So we talked about Easter. We talked about the little otro conejito de last week. And then Bad Bunny. Look at this.
Should have changed our logo to a bunny ear.
No.
Just kidding.
So this is what this dicho, this episode was about, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know what y'all think about this dicho, or if this is a dicho that you heard growing up,
or if this is a new dicho that you just learned about here today with us.
And because for me, it was actually a new dicho. I have not heard this dicho before.
It's a good one,
and it has a good message. It has a good it's a good one that to be raised with.
You think these type of dichos would make a person good?
Yes. These are the type of dichos that makes a good person good. And it's to the way that you answer yours. A good person is born usually good.
Born good.
They have good in them.
Yeah. Until something happens.
But they don't know this dicho. They learned this dicho antes because they didn't know it. So that's my perspective as in like, yeah. But I can also understand your perspective as in we are born with goodness in us.
I would like to believe that.
And some more than others? Some have more good than others? Or are we equally
I think we're all equally good, but some people, they're not given the tools in their childhood to continue to be that, have that outlook. They're not given enough tools.
Is it more like potential energy that it's stored, or is it like real goodness that is inside of every one of us?
Well, because I feel like there comes a point where somebody has to choose to do the good thing or the wrong thing and whatever. When it comes to playing with toys or like taking that first drug or stealing your first car, I don't know. But like you have the choice. You always have that choice. And if you're giving the tools growing up or whatever age you are, you have those tools in your imaginary tool bag to be like, you know what, you can decipher this is a good thing. These are the consequences if I do this, or this is a bad thing. These are consequences if I do this. Then that's where you can be like, eventually you turn out to be a good person or not. I don't know. Am I even making sense?
I won't say anything, but if you think Alondra makes sense, please comment down below.
I'm just saying that we can go on and on and on with this topic and this conversation, but we shouldn't because we were already hitting the time stamp. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was Alejandro and Alondra for KEDICHO. We'll see you guys next time in our little podcast. Goodbye.
Yep, that's all. Thank you and see you next week.